Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing water propagation of a snake plant or a Sansevieria. There are multiple other techniques, but I'm going to stick to this one because it's easy, quick, and pretty much anyone can do it. So first things first, we're going to need a few supplies. You should have everything laying around the house. First things you're going to want is a little jar or container. This is like an old Vegemite one. Just rinsed it out. That will work just fine. Rooting hormone. If you don't have rooting hormone and you have an aloe plant laying around, aloe vera will work just as good as rooting hormone. If for some reason you don't have either, Walmart has it, Amazon, your local gardening center, nursery. If not there, maybe even a friend, if you have some good friends. Let's see, a knife. Don't cut yourself, I just sharpened this. A pair of scissors. I just have trimming scissors because that's what's laying around. Any pair will work. You're gonna wanna have, sanitize your hands. You can wash them or wear gloves. I'd probably be wearing gloves, but I don't have any at the moment. And rubbing alcohol. And then most importantly, you're gonna wanna have distilled water or rainwater. If you have a reverse osmosis, that'll work too. You do not wanna use tap water. I'm not gonna get into it, but yeah, don't use tap water. All right, so first things first, we are gonna want to sanitize our tools. I actually did sanitize the whole surface area prior to doing this off camera. So you're gonna sharpen. You're gonna wanna wipe down your knife, your scissors, sanitize your hands. We all should be good at this after COVID. What was the song? Happy, I'm just kidding around. All right, so sanitize those hands. All right, and then we're gonna get ready to take our cuttings. You can just remember, okay, different snake plants have different colorations and stuff. If you're wanting to keep those colorations, I would not do it this way. These are chimeras, and you're gonna wanna take, do it at the rhizome, which is like a bulb. I'm not going to get into the details, but you may lose the coloration on these guys if you do a water propagation technique. And then let's get started. All right, before I get ready to take the cuttings, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and thumbs up video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will definitely be checking and trying to respond to everyone. So before we want to get started, we just want to look around, find our leaf that we're going to take. I'm kind of leaning on this guy right here because there's a lot of growth in this one. We're going to want to cut as low as possible. Maybe I'm going to actually take this one right here. This one I'm going to go for. So we're going to want to go close as we can to the root line. Not just for cosmetic reasons, but it's a good idea. So I'm going to cut super close right there. All right, and then we're going to want to, this is very important, remember which way is up, which way is down. We do not want to be putting the cuttings the wrong way into the soil, so remember which way is up and down. I am going to, so cut 1, 2, and I'll just keep this one as a bigger one, and 3. So what we're going to want to do is I'm going to take a knife and cut a little triangle out on the bottom. It's going to help when you go to plant it later. So making a little triangular cut right there. I am using a knife at this stage. I don't think with these guys it really makes as much of a difference if you use the scissors or a knife, but a lot of different plants, when you are taking cuttings for clones and propagation, you do not want to be using a scissors because when you cut with the scissors, it pinches the vascular system and it doesn't allow the water and everything to transfer up into the plants as well. And I just find it roots better. So these guys right here, you're going to want, you can't just directly put them into your water and stuff, you're going to want to let them sit for, I've heard 2 hours. I like to say 24 hours to let them callus over. So let's do time lapse. 24 hours later. No, I'm just kidding. I actually have some that I had right over here from 24 hours ago that I did yesterday. So we're going to take these babies and you're going to take your jar. Move these guys out of the way. You're going to want to fill up your jar with your distilled water, rainwater, or RO water. You're going to want to take your rooting hormone or your aloe. Rooting hormone, make sure you read the warnings and the label prior to use. You do not want to be ingesting this stuff. You really don't want to be getting it on your skin. You don't want to breathe it. Read the instructions. And with the aloe, I usually just take a knife, cut directly down the middle like that. Kind of open her up. See how you got all that slimy goodness. All right, so here's the towel when I need it. All right, so you're going to take your plant. You can do it either method. If you're using rooting hormone, dip her on in, get her nice and powdered up. Should be touching with my hands, but it's okay. So you're going to want to get it nice and coated, and then you're just going to put it directly into the water. If you're using aloe, you're going to goop her on up, so get it all nice and lubed up in there, get it all slimy, and then you're just going to put it directly into the water. I'm going to have to prop these up a little bit better after the video. You don't want them to be like that deep in. I'm going to have to adjust the water level and stuff, but I'll do that after the video. So just get it all slimed up. Aloe works just as good as rooting hormone, in my opinion. So you're going to put her on in. Let me quick dump out some of this water. I might even put some pebbles on the bottom just to get them a little bit higher up. And then you're going to take your rooting hormone or powder. I usually just add a little bit extra into the solution. And that's pretty much it. All you're going to want to do after this step is sit your little cup in a sunny window. Nothing special. Warmer the better. It's going to take approximately 2 months, 1 to 2 months to rut. I've heard, like in the right conditions, maybe 2 weeks. But realistically, about 1 to 2 months is more realistic. And then once you start getting ruts, totally forgot where I put it, you're going to want to take a little pot like this, just regular potting soil, open up a little spot, just pretend there's roots on it, and you're going to want to take your plant and just go directly into the soil, bury it, and then just start watering like a normal plant. It's really quite simple. If you have any questions, like I said before, just ask them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you.